says when you have a cyst while taking letrozole, it's common. Yeah, I knew that with fertility drugs. Usually harmless and resolves on its own, but requires monitoring by a doctor who might pause treatment, like ovarian torsion or rupturing, which cause severe pain, nausea, bleeding, may need surgery. Your doctor monitors a size cyst. No. Cyst formation. Follicles that don't release an egg can become functional cysts, especially with ovulation stimulation. What? Interesting. Like the live, please. Yeah, like the live. Oh my God. Men should start getting checked in early 40s. Let them roll off of half of them. Don't even know what they're talking about, Jay. I don't know what's going on. She is just trying to educate herself and asking other women opinions. Stop being rude to her. Well, that is true. Okay, let's do pelvic lifts. Oh, man. Who wants to do them? I want to try and see if I can do them. Let's see. It's cold in here. Did you find the heating pad? Yeah, I did find the heating pad. It is cold in here. Chilly, 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 willy, willy, willy. Hi. Hello. Are you pregnant again? I don't know. I have to wait and see I get my period. Come on, move. Ugh. But am I pregnant? Not as right now, no. Nope. Heating pad would help reduce some of the inflammation. Could be. I need some coffee and Pop-Tarts. And go get some coffee and Pop-Tarts. Didn't your doctor go over this with you? What do you mean go over with me? Like, all the symptoms and stuff? I am, G-Money, I am. The cramping could be the... Oh. I honestly think I don't know what it could be. I don't know why I have cramping. I don't know. It's very weird. But it could be my ovaries being swollen, you know, because of all the hard work that they're trying to do ovaries stimulation, whatever. It could be all part of the process. Who fucking knows? I mean, I just stopped taking letrozole on the 11th. So how many days is that? Like, I don't know. It's probably, it's doing something. But who fucking knows? I use a heating pad daily. I think you need a new doctor. She tells you. I want one more. Yes, diet is very important. Yes, that I agree with you. Been doing pretty good. You know, I've been watching what I eat, and you know, I tested positive at 10 days past. So here, okay, so listen. This is, I don't even know. Let's just skip this month because we did it, but we weren't really dedicated like we usually are. We did it a few times and that was it. Because Aaron works nights and it's just hard because Cam doesn't, you know, it's rough, you know, limited. So this month really wasn't, you know, yeah. But it's confusing because I think I must have ovulated early and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we should skip this fucking month because it just, yeah. My body doesn't fucking think. But my doctor did say, because like I told her, because I started taking letrozole on day 7 and I stopped it on the 11th. Well, I had some of the discharge, you know, clear mucus, you know, cervical mucus, whatever you want to call it. And then I was like, something just felt off. So I'm like, I'll just take an ovulation test. So I did, and it was positive. It was like I was gonna ovulate. And I sent the picture to my doctor on my chart, and I said, is this like, and I was explaining, what I'm explaining to you is what I explained to the doctor. And I said, is this normal? Like, what, like, you know, whatever. She's like, you can ovulate early, yes. So she said, by the looks of it, it looks like you're about to ovulate or you're ovulating now. She said, I would have baby time. So we did. And that was the week or the weekend of the 9th. So the 9th is when I had a positive LH. So we did a few days during that time. And then we kind of stopped. And then we did it a couple of times. And then stopped. And then it's weird because on the 16th, I was like, let me just try and test again. And so I was testing, and it was positive again. It had high like LH, which that was fucking weird. So this month, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know when I ovulated. I don't know because I should not have had, and with letrozole, maybe it was because of the medication. Maybe it kind of, I don't know. I can't tell you. It's a very weird month for me. So I told Aaron, I said, let's just fucking forget it. Let's just restart because, yeah, it was just so weird. Are they not checking your blood work to see if you ovulated? Mm-mm. No. But you're supposed to, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Yeah. I know. I know what you're gonna say. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So now we're doing an HSG. And I'm still waiting back to hear from the doctor about. I'm like, okay, so we're just going to ignore an ultrasound. When I go pick up Cameron in a little bit, I'm calling my OBGYN's office again. And then I'm going to also leave another message. This will be my 5th message of like saying, hey, let's get me in. I'm just gonna call and make an appointment that I want an ultrasound done. I'm just gonna have to do it. Like, cause this is, I'm like, let's just do an ultrasound just to see if there's folic, whatever you want to call it. I can't say certain words. Because aren't you supposed to have an ultrasound to see if you, like, if things are growing in there? Like, or am I fucking wrong? I thought they had, I don't fucking know anymore. I did talk to them. They said that my doctor did not look at the chart or the nurse notes, so they said by the end of today, if not tomorrow. But then on my chart, the nurse messaged me on my chart instead and said, the doctor ordered HSG. I said, okay, so we're not gonna mention what I called about. Okay, well, what about that? So I sent another message. I said, can you please ask the doctor what she wants to do about what I was calling about? The ultrasound, the cramping, the cyst. So I'm gonna call again and be like, let's just make a freaking appointment because I'm not gonna keep doing this. So it's frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. Not gonna lie. No. They check for follicles. Yes. Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. I agree. But again, I'm not an OBGYN, so I don't know what's, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to school for this, so I'm just gonna listen to my doctor. But then people that have been in infertility treatments, they're like, Gabby, this is not how it works. Like, you are supposed to get your blood work done, the progesterone, you're supposed to get an ultrasound done. And yeah, but everyone's different, and so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to school, so you would think that the doctor would know what they're doing. I mean, right? I mean, I don't know. It's, I don't know. The communication with the doctor alone is awful. Check to see what's covered with insurance. Insurance only approves them for specific reasons, especially if you have state insurance. Real mistake is not going to an actual fertility doctor. That is true, Stephanie. That is true. But okay, so like, I don't know. Maybe I need to make some phone calls and try to get in to see a fertility doctor. Maybe that's what I need to do. So, yeah. We can help you ask the right questions when you call. Allow us to be. What? Yes, I am actually seeing an OBGYN. Yes, in Lee Health. Not telehealth, not this. Yes, I am. I promise you, I am. Listen, if I could, I'm not going to do it. But if I could, I would take you guys with me to my doctor's appointments. I'm not going to, but I could. But that's a bad idea. I mean, that's how confident I am with telling the truth. I mean, there's a few of my supporters that were on FaceTime with me while I was at the doctor's office. So I mean, like, I can make videos and being like, I don't know. In OBGYN's office, there's like, you're freaking down there going like, this is this, this is this, this is, I can take a picture and be like, jeez. I mean, if that's really what you want, I don't know what else you want from me. I don't have a clue. But that probably would be funny as fuck. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't even do that. Well, no. I'm not going to. I said I could, but I'm not going to. Gabrielle, did you read my message? I think so. I think somebody's holding a live about me. Get your popcorn. Okay. Nobody wants to see that. My doctor's office, we have to turn off our cell phones. No, I want zombie as it is. Insurance from work pays some things, but at 50%, not 100. I had one, and that's enough. Interesting. Gabby, do you have the LH strip test app? No, I do not. How do they know that your cyst is benign? Wait, what? Benign? Non-cancerous? What is that? I don't understand. They wouldn't test for that unless there was things that were happening to make it a concern. If they haven't done an ultrasound. Wait, hey, hold on. How do they know that you're benign if they haven't done an ultrasound? They did do an ultrasound at the urgent care, but not with my OBGYN. Not yet. With this cyst. They always have a live about me. They're spreading awareness. Yeah, bullying awareness, that's what I call it. Anyway, but I'm really kind of confused though. Oh, my bad. I thought you said you did. No. With the cyst that they found at urgent care, they did an ultrasound, but I haven't followed up with my OBGYN for them to do an ultrasound. I sent the paperwork in my chart so they could see it. But I have not got an ultrasound to follow up after I was diagnosed with the cyst. So that's what I'm trying to get my doctor to schedule me so we can just make sure everything is Gucci. Everything's great. Gabby's uterus looks great. Hey Gabby, how's your progesterone levels? Let's take a look. That would be nice. Shape, location, and size is very challenging to doctors, and most menstrual cysts just go away on their own. That is correct. That is correct. I get one every 3 months for my, and they're painful. Did you see Allie Ray's? Are you fibbing? Are you fibbing? I don't think that's true. Is that true? Huh, interesting. Oh my God, it's cramping. Oh, woo. Oh. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in. You guys talk about something else. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on, I'll be right back.